Welcome back to IB Jam. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that up.
Welcome back to IB Jam.
That's the first time I've ever did that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Neat Nicole likes to boast. Ed Jordan likes to roast. Sir Charles keeps it crisp. Q's the butter to the toast. Now it's time to keep it real. Competition not close. One stop for debating reality shows, and this kids be the most. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. Podcast going ham. I'll be damn.
Welcome back to IB Damn. It's your boy Ant Jordan.
Sir Charles.
Make sure you guys subscribe and like at the bottom. Go ahead and make sure you give us any comments on what we're talking about. We actually would love to hear you guys' opinion on things that we're talking about. We first are going to jump into sports today. We haven't done pretty much a sports recap in a while, I think, since the season during the playoffs, I think last time it was, first round of playoffs. We're going to be bringing this to you guys more. We're going to have some guests, special guests on here. My boy Isaiah Stanback will be on here for a few times, and we're going to be talking throughout the season just about football, fantasy. We're just going to get into the season real in depth this year because there's some really exciting stuff going on. Then there's some bad stuff going on as well. I'll first jump into the free agency. With this. No, I'm gonna let you. We're gonna do that one last. You know
okay.
Because I know you'll have more to say about that one. First, with Brandon Ayuk, still has it's no deal, no trade. Even though they're talking about Washington right now, possibly again. We just got Dotson, so it looked like they were setting that up for Philly to get him out of the way, to another receiver out the room to kind of grab Brandon Ayuk. We have. I think, how many, do we have a certain timeline that they got to get that done in?
I don't know about the timeline, but
the season starts up in 2 weeks, you know?
I mean, he's he's still on the contract with them, so, even though he ain't got no deal, he still got to play until something happens.
It seemed like it's like San Francisco called his bluff a little bit.
They did, but, bro, they can't pay him. Or they can, but they don't want to pay him what he wants.
But
something that he's going to agree to.
I think they offered him 33 and he wanted 35?
I don't know.
Like Justin Jefferson.
That's just a rumor. That didn't even come out like that. That's the same thing with the other person that we're gonna talk about later. But we don't know.
CD?
Yeah. We don't know. That's just rumors.
I pretty much they need him for sure. Because if Brandon Ayuk is off their roster, to me they automatically go away from being Super Bowl
definitely.
contenders.
Yeah, because you're not gonna get it done with just George Kittle and Deebo Samuel.
Debo's more of a gadget guy, and their health.
Yeah.
Debo get hurt a lot.
That too.
Due to the fact that they use him so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I even though I think he's a pivotal point of their team, I think if you don't have a guy that can say, hey, just get open, get me the ball, one-on-ones, he's getting open. So not having him, I think, is going to kill.
They're going to do one or two things.
Team.
They're going to pay him what he wants, or they're going to send him to a sorry team that can't compete with them in the playoffs.
But it's only two teams that's even in that running, though, which is Washington and Pittsburgh.
They're going to send his ass to Washington.
But he kind of it seemed like he wanted to go there because that's guy.
I thought he wanted to go to Pittsburgh.
No, Daniels is his guy. Like, they went to school together.
That's cool. He could be your guy, but your team. They not just super trash, but
But Washington got.
They're not competing for a Super Bowl.
But they're competing at least for the playoffs. He just competed for a Super Bowl, but they in the playoff hunt. That type of team.
We won't know until the season starts.
If put like this, if Daniels, who we think he is, then they have Eckler, then they have Terry McLaurin, and they have Ayuk. They'll be a hell of a fight offense, bro.
But that's okay. So two.
And then you got Dan Quinn coaching the defense, who y'all just had y'all had a pretty good ass fucking defense.
We did, but you got to realize.
I mean, he ain't got a Michael Parsons.
Who's the pieces he got to that defense?
Because what's it called, Sweat and what's the called guy? He's at New Orleans now. He was at San Francisco. Chase.
Oh yeah, Jamal. Yeah. No, he's not. Yeah, I thought
he's in New Orleans now.
Right. That's
so they don't have them two pieces. So that's kind of. I mean.
Hold up. When Chase with another team before
San Francisco. He was on, but
San Francisco. That's right.
He got traded there for that. His contract is up after a year, so he signed with.
And they let him go.
They couldn't pay him. You still ain't paying Trent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Trent just need to retire.
But that's why San Francisco got some issues when it comes to that because that's a huge piece not to have.
I mean, bro, you paying a lot of people, so it's the same thing with the Cowboys. They paying a lot of people.
But see, the thing is, at least San Francisco has looked like they've tried. Dallas look like they ain't even tried.
Bro, well, no, because it's Jerry Jones, bro. It's Jerry. Right. We talking about the same dude that held out on Emmitt Smith till 2 days in the season. No, it ain't before. They started the season. Emmitt Smith said, I'm not playing a single game until I get my contract. It took Charles Haley ripping up the whole locker room after 2 losing games. Like, the first 2 games they lost. That dude came in there and tore that locker room up, saying, if you don't sign Emmitt Smith right now, I'm going to kill you. And Jerry Jones, next day, you're signed. Because it's like, that's what Jerry does, bro. Like,
but not paying CD is crazy to me. Like,
ain't the fact he don't want to pay him. It's trying. He's testing, bro.
But why not?
He tests to see if he can get away with.
You're the most lucrative franchise in sports.
Yeah, but we still got a cap. That doesn't mean anything when we can't spend all our money. We got $10 billion. We'll have all the superstars.
But you have the cap room to pay him. Though that's the problem. You have it.
Because so what Jerry's worried about it because one he's trying to keep all 3. Which is gonna be it's possible, but it's gonna be very hard.
That'd be stupid to stay.
Right. No,
you gonna get $65 million somewhere else, boy. He finna get 50.
Where would he go?
It don't matter. At this point,
Dak ain't trying to go to a trash team that ain't got no line.
Man, you finna
I ain't
have
trying to go to a place that could
generational
potentially end my career.
Put it like this: do we think Dak win the Super Bowl?
Do we think he can?
Yeah. Do anybody think Dak is winning the Super Bowl in Dallas?
Right now, no.
No, so therefore it ain't gonna matter. So you ain't playing for the Super Bowl anyway. No. You ain't even got to the NFC Championship, so you can't say you playing for a Super Bowl.
But as a player, you want to stay in the league for as long as you can.
So you finna go get the hellified contract that's gonna have a huge extension on it.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere
else. Thinking about a contract after that one.
Because you can't, you finna get generational bread. You ain't gonna need another contract like that.
Well, we don't know what he does. We don't know what he does with his money, so you never know.
You don't, but you lose that much money.
How many athletes we say, oh, you got buku cash?
Ain't nobody had that much money and lost it.
What?
Do you know how much Dak have grossed already?
What? He had a $40 million contract, $40 million a year.
Yeah, do you know he got $70 million off endorsements?
Oh, I keep forgetting about endorsements.
Like,
I forget.
And he's still getting money off endorsements.
Yeah,
he's gonna get paid $52 million this year.
Then they gonna all
this year.
Yeah,
like shit. Like then you can get up to 65. You can reset the market if you go to free agency. That got the Cowboys by the nuts.
Oh, he do. Oh, especially
trade clause
after Trey Lance played preseason.
Boy.
Yeah, because everybody had hopes for that nigga.
With 5 fucking picks.
Yeah, I saw potential, but he got a lot of work to do.
But I put it like this: I don't knock him as much. The reason why I say I don't knock him as much because when you're playing with third and fourth
string people,
it's not the same as when you playing with the top of the top guys.
It's not, but
so your decision making to be different. Your confidence is different. Those things those make it. That's a big, that's big on that in that situation. You playing with somebody I know can go get my ball until you playing with somebody like I don't know. I might have to throw this bitch perfectly to the sideline. Yeah, that changes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So. He was being very, very risky. He was trying to win instead of playing conservative. He was like, I'm going to try to win now on every throw type. And he was fucking it up. Because the guy was open at the last one to win the game.
He was.
And he overthrew that motherfucker. So it's like, I saw potential.
I see the potential.
But Dak leaves next week. I see what he
can be, but it's not going to be. He got a lot of developing to do. It's not going to be enough time to like, oh yeah, well we're not going to keep Dak this year, and Trey Lance going to be the starter.
Dak value just went up.
Yeah, Dak was over there acting like he was cheering for Trey Lance, but when that game was over, he was like, I win.
Yeah, pretty much, y'all.
But nigga said I win.
But what they won't be able to do though is sign CD to the max. Sign Dak to 65 and reset the market, and sign Micah Parsons.
Well, I put it like this: Dak is the only person that's more than likely going to be reasonable. So, because he's already taken, I mean, it's behind closed doors, but he's already taken like less off the table. Like he was working with
52
them.
mil.
But he was working with them. Like he did something. He altered his contract and did something.
Where he didn't get it. He didn't get all of it in the beginning, and he got it back.
Because Cowboys know they trying to keep everybody, so they got to figure out something. There's a lot of people that's gonna get let go. It's gonna be tough, but they can do it, bro. Micah Parsons, he ain't taking less. He trying to be CeeDee Lamb.
He should take less.
Yeah, but Dak is the only person. That's what you need, though. You need a dude that's gonna be reasonable. Bro, and the crazy part is, bro, I want to play football all my life, and I'm like, bro, if I got to the NFL and you offering me, I don't care about being the highest paid player. I don't. That does not mean anything to me.
You
the
know
fact
what?
that I get paid $33 million to go out there and do what I love every single goddamn day is amazing. And make sure that I just am good with my money on top of, like you said, endorsements.
But you know what? I think that is where actually the athletes make the mistake.
What?
When they get there and realize that that organization and institution gives no fucks about you.
No, they
it's all
don't.
about money. So once some of them in that institution sees that, they're like, oh, I'm finna get the most that I possibly can get, because they don't give a dog shit about me. So I can get up here and break a leg tomorrow. I'm done.
No, see, like I put it like this.
So
I
you
understand
have to
after you're
secure
rookie.
that.
I do. I understand after this is CD's. He's ending his rookie contract. I get that.
He
Go
gotta
after
go
the bag,
get it.
get what you get. But bro, as far as like, oh, the market says this. I know what the market says. I know what you want to be, bro. 33 mil a year for 3 to 5 years, because I heard that. See, that was a rumor. He got offered 33 mil a year. He said he might not have a problem with that. It's the fact of the terms. This is going to be 3 years. It's going to be 5 years.
Yeah, he wanted a long time deal.
He wanted. No, he wanted a whole in 3.
No, I'm talking about Ayuk.
Oh, Ayuk, yeah, and that too. So it's a lot more that's being played in the fact that they got a problem with the money. It's like the terms that come with that. So, but me, bro, I'm simple, dog. Like,
You know
I don't
what?
care about
it
money
sounds
like that.
good until you there.
It does. I get their
Because
mindset.
their
I
lifestyle is
understand it, bro.
different. Like, if we had 33 million and live how we live, nigga, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But when you have 33 million, you're not living like that.
Bro,
If you don't
go
spend
get
it,
your
Uncle
bag.
Sam taking it.
But it's
Like,
also
it's-
an ego thing. He wants to be the highest paid. He wants to be right under Justice Jefferson. I don't care about that.
But you gotta understand.
Pay
when
me
you-
what I'm worth.
When you have, that's just like you, right? You have a clothing brand, right? It just say your clothing brand is rising. It's at the rise, right? And it's another guy that got a certain deal. Say he got a merch deal or something like that, and this dude, you have outsold him, outdid him, did everything. You're looking like, hold up, y'all gave him this but won't give me that, and I've triumphed him. Like that, it's anything. Like even in your job, if you in State Farm and this nigga done sold 12 insurance policies, but I done sold 25, and you paying him more, it ain't. You gonna be like, hold up, you just increased my value because I do more. I'm worth more to the company.
Right.
But you're not gonna compensate me as if.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like,
but
so
the problem is what you said right there. We too worried about other people and not worried about ourselves.
but
Not
you
worried
got-
about what we can control. Now, I'm not saying
but
don't
that's
get
where
your
the-
money.
But that's where the value goes in.
What works for you? Like it ain't like literally.
So if you're the number one receiver, and you got somebody that is considered number 5 receiver, and he gets more than you ain't gonna have a problem with that.
no.
You're not gonna have a problem.
I wouldn't have a problem
when
with
you're
that. I
better
don't
than
care.
someone, but you don't get
Bro,
compensated.
because
one,
it's different organizations. Bro, they just
You're
paid-
in the biggest
they just
organization
paid-
in the world.
Bro, they just paid Daniels from New York all that money for what?
that's the reason they be pissed
Okay,
off.
no, but that's what I'm saying. But New York is trash.
And what happened?
So they gotta keep something.
Saquon said.
Right, he did. They gotta keep something. Same thing with Kirk Cousins. You pay all that money for Kirk Cousins?
That's why these guys be like, no, I'm getting the most bang for my buck. I see you pay guys who's not on my level.
But you see, those
this
are
money.
trash teams. These teams are mediocre.
But Cowboys
They're
have
mediocre
the
and they
money
got something
to
they can
do
do.
it. That's the problem. It'd be different if he's asking for that type of money and he played for the Cardinals. No, he played for the richest franchise
I put like
in the game.
this. I put like this. Maybe Jerry Jones is like me. Sometimes I'll be waiting to the last to pay like my rent stuff because I just want to hold on to my money just a little bit longer. It just makes me feel better.
But Jerry about to die.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all ain't never had that mindset sometimes. Like, damn, bro, this bill coming up. I just love seeing that money in my bank account. Can I just leave it there just a little bit longer before I got to give it up? Because you're so sad when you got to give it up.
But that's so selfish.
It's so selfish as fuck, but that's what the world we living in. And tell me I'm not right. Tell me I'm not right.
I don't do that.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying now, but I'm saying, have you ever done that before? Have you ever held off give money that you knew you had to give up? Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Specifically to your wife.
She do that.
Okay.
I don't.
Nigga. Have you done it before?
I can't put a memory on that. I can't lie to you.
Nigga, we all been broke before. We done all try to keep our last until we got.
If I gotta go ahead, if I know I gotta pay it regardless, it's leaving me regardless.
It is, but it's just the mindset. It's
I didn't.
Just a state of mind.
I like to get shit over with.
You know what I'm saying? You got 5,000 in your bank account. You know that hoe gonna go down to 3.
I don't.
But you just want to see it at 5. Just a little bit longer.
Me personally, I don't like to see some shit I can't spend. Like I'd rather get the fuck out my bank.
I feel you.
So I know I'm working with this.
I'm the opposite. I want to feel like I'm balling until the very end.
Niggas, boy. That is some nigga shit.
Yes, bro.
Well, also let's jump to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen with their quarterback room?
Oh, it's already in shambles.
But no,
Fields and Wilson already had a physical fight on the field.
Who do you think is going to be starter week 1?
Whoever is willing to listen to Mike Tomlin. Because right now it doesn't seem like Russell. Well,
Russ definitely will. Russ gonna listen to Mike Tomlin, bro.
Okay. Well, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is, bro. One, when you have 2 quarterbacks that's actually fighting, like you gotta think that has never worked in the history of football, an NFL dual quarterback system.
Oh well,
so
as far as them having Justin Fields, bro. That's
you got 2 guys
they got in their pocket
that's like this.
To do something with.
It's like I think Tomlin's messing it up. And I don't ever usually say that because I rock with Tomlin. That's my favorite.
What I'm saying. Like, where's this coming from?
Because he didn't say, let me solidify, this is my starter. Once you do that, the whole locker room is going to go, that's the starter, that's what we work with. But now when you got Justin going to have this side of the locker room on his side. Russ got this side of the locker room on his side. Oh, I think Justin should be. I think Russ should be. That's a constant fight. All the time. If Tomlin goes, this is the quarterback, this is going to be the starter. At the beginning of the season. Don't mean it's going to change, not going to change. But go ahead and put it out there. It's out the media. It's a mess that's being caused.
But we already knew that Russell was gonna start, no matter if he had
he still haven't named a starter.
He ain't got to, bro. We already know what it is.
No, you don't.
If you was a coach, who you naming a starter?
Me personally, I'm putting Russ, and the only reason I'm putting Russ not because Russ is playing better, because him and Fields look like they about close to the same. To me, Russ, we paying him no money, right? Mm-hmm. He's a veteran. And if he gets pulled, doesn't hurt him. He's on his way out. If you start Justin Fields and you pull him, you just killed him. You just killed your future. Okay. If you pulled him for the older guy that you put him back in saying he's not ready, let Russ go ahead. Let him have them stepping stones and let Fields sit back and learn.
That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying.
And then you can put Fields in if Russ start fucking up, and it's cool. So just name the starter.
But bro, if you don't want to name the starter, listen,
it's causing diffusion as we see it.
Listen,
we see it in the preseason.
If my Nuke don't want to name the starter, he don't want to name the damn starter. Okay, leave him alone.
Boy, look,
leave him alone.
I think he should name the starter. I think it'll help their locker room tremendously. Either way, if it's Fields or if it's Russ.
Fuck that locker room.
Like,
niggas, go out there and do your goddamn job.
But that's what
control the shit that you can't control.
But you can control that. I'm
talking about the players, bro. Control what you can control. Play your position instead of worry about. Well, I think he should be a starter. I think he should be the starter.
You know, it don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
But I'm just saying it.
But nothing like that works like that, bro.
It don't. Bro, we've been in football locker rooms before.
And it don't work like that.
It don't work like that. I know it don't work like that, but it should. It's like, bro, you ain't the coach. You ain't the person that's going to name the starter. Do your damn job. That's all you need to do, bro.
We should have reparations, but we don't got it. It don't work like that. Shit just don't work like that, man.
It don't work like that, but I don't care. Like, bro, that's why I'm not worried about it. I already knew Russ was gonna start anyway.
So you think Russ gonna be the starter?
Yes.
Okay, I think Russ gonna be the starter.
We all know that shit, bro. Just because he ain't named don't mean nothing. It don't mean anything. He just whatever he's keeping it for. Cause Mike Tomlin's a good coach. It'd be crazy if it was like a stupid coach, like a coach that nobody really cares about. But Mike Tomlin, bro, that nigga knows what he's doing. So something's going on to where he just ain't named shit.
We all believe that Mike Tomlin knows what he's doing because he's been doing this at a high level for. He's the only coach that had
the only black coach. He's had losing season after losing season, but still sometimes managed to get to the playoffs. And he's black. That's another thing. They real quick to let a black coach go.
He's never had a under 500 season.
Facts. And that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, he got the cachet to do that and everything, but I think with Russell Wilson's reputation too, how people have saying how he is in the locker room, I think that's kind of hurting it more.
What is he like in the locker room?
Supposedly he's pretty arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Like You can even go back and reference back to On Club Shay Shay when hell he didn't even have he blocked his number to call his running back. You know, like so.
Bro, he's that
Prima
bougie
donna.
white. He's that bougie white frat kid, like the token frat boy.
I don't know.
black
He
boy.
wasn't bougie until he got some black ass. Bro,
no, that was a no.
I'm just saying.
No,
Russ didn't turn it at
Russ wanted a black chick all his life, and he finally able in the position to get
And he
one.
feeling himself.
And he took the first one that he could get.
Oh,
Sierra,
go there. Whoa, that's low.
I got it.
You think Sierra's like that? You just put her down here, bro. No.
Should she be up there?
Yes.
Says. Can you
successful woman.
Can you give me reasons why
She's a beautiful, successful black woman.
they got pregnant by Future?
Oh, do you want to go there with women who get pregnant by deadbeats?
I'm just saying.
Half of these niggas, you know,
I'm
mama.
just saying. She got pregnant by Future.
Half of your friends' mama.
So she was already on the.
Like, let's be real. Half of us was born by deadbeats, nigga. Like, come on. We want to go there.
Speak for yourself.
I'm just saying.
Speak for yourself.
I'm just saying. Half your homies' mama was with deadbeats, man.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So we can't go. We can't go there.
Not knocking Sierra, bro. Like, but I feel like, bro, when you in the NFL, you making so much money, bro. Russell already. How many?
But Russ got the bread.
Wasn't Russ already dating a white one before he got with Sierra?
I don't know if he was dating her, but I know the chick.
He was with some
at the draft,
Caucasian, right?
Yeah, she thought she dated.
All right, then. So after that happened, he was like, "Man, I ain't never getting a black girl to save my life. Like, but now I can." Sierra, you want to talk to me?
I don't think. That's the only
Okay,
reason.
and I'll take care of your son too.
I'm not gonna go that far. That's correct.
All right, I'm just saying what everybody afraid to say.
Hey man, don't listen to this fool.
All right,
Don't
listen to me.
Let's jump over to another part of football, man. I know you probably been seeing it with my guy Hoosh. Flag football came out and said that he was a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes in flag football. Of course, I played against Hoosh, been knowing him for a minute. On the flag football field, Hoosh is a monster. Okay, we're gonna just be
hold on. Finish that sentence. Hoosh is a monster at what?
at flag football.
Okay.
But that's what he's talking about.
I know.
He's
I'm
talking
just
about
saying,
flag football.
Just say that. When you brought Patrick Mahomes in, now we talking about football.
That's
as a
where I
whole.
thought that's where it should be left out the conversation. Like we
He was angry.
Yeah,
He's very angry. He's upset. I understand why he's upset. You're talking about a dude that's played flag a long time.
Help build
and
the
is-
culture.
Yeah, and is a top player in flag, plays on the USA team, all this type of stuff. So
playing right now. Shouts out to y'all in Finland right now balling.
So when you hear that the flag football is coming to the Olympics in 2028, nigga, you excited as hell. You like, nigga, I get the chance to go win a gold fucking medal. And then you realize they gonna hold the hell out your ass, because what makes you think that they gonna pick you over Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, you know
like what made you think that we want stars in the Olympics?
I put it like this: I think they had more of an argument in the beginning when they was like the Olympics, flag football is gonna be in the Olympics, right? They're like, all right, let's get flag football Olympic players. Then the Olympics happened, right? Mm-hmm. And you saw 3-on-3 basketball.
Hoop it up.
And then you saw breakdancing. So you saw put non-professionals in the Olympics and saw a result of it. They like, we ain't making this mistake.
Pause. They have Olympic trials for a reason. It wasn't the fact, you just put non-professionals. That breakdancer must have been the best breakdancer Australia.
Boy, hell no. Ain't no way. But to come to find out, she was the one who ran the committee, her and her husband.
Oh.
So they ran the committee, so she was the one who was part of picking who went. So it was an underlying reason how she got up there with all this.
I didn't know all that. I didn't know all that, because I was just looking. I said, she did not one flip.
Even the girl from London, it was a white girl with a do-rag on. That was just crazy, just doing this shit the whole time. I mean, it was crazy to me. I'm like, I could go pick somebody, man, in the regular streets, bro, and just go outdo them. You know, but it was like, you saw the 3-on-3. Now, Jimmy Fredette can hoop, but he got hurt. You know, he's actually he plays over in China. He ended up getting hurt. But they was I'm like, I know dudes that played in the hoop it up. They right now at Lifetime Fitness to go kill these dudes that's out here playing. So it was like, you saw a representation of America, and America, like, we ain't putting no more regular ass dudes in here no more with this. So the flag guys, these are professional flag guys, right? Be for real, it's not trying to be a joke. I played the game, helped build the game, was around all that. But the difference of a lot of the flag dudes now compared to then, when it was pretty much on the rise and coming up, the footwork is because it was football players that transitioned into flag. All those top guys were football players that transitioned into flags. Flag guys, there's only been 2 guys, to me personally, I've seen that's just nice with it, that you wasn't a tackle football guy. Hoosh is one of them. To my knowledge, he wasn't a pad guy like that. Flag was his thing. And Black Jackson. And those two, the only 2 guys, and it sucks that Black Jackson is old and don't get a chance to be in this conversation, because he was 100% be one that we would be petitioning to go to the Olympics, because Black was different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, on every level, Black was different. And this is nothing but guys who came out of pads playing against him. Hey, he had that work. You know what I'm saying? Hoosh got that work. The difference is, if you take the top of the top collegiate athletes, pro athletes, and have them practice flag, they're going to be better than flag players.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where the thing is, where I thought that some of the flag community was ODing on. It's like, they ain't no DB that work at State Farm going to play in the tournament covering Tyreek Hill.
Right.
It ain't happening.
Not at all.
DJ Metcalf, you're not covering these dudes.
They're scoring every play.
It's the level.
Every drive.
It's levels to this. And so, now don't get me wrong. There's pro guys that came out to flag and got mopped up.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't the top of the top that did it. And then ones that did held their own, like Talib. Talib came out. He played with Blackout before. He went and held his own. It was a dude that played for the Bears. And anybody in flag right now going to remember this. Was in Roswell, and one of the guys, I'm not gonna say his name because it might be embarrassing to him, so I'm not gonna say his name. He was wearing tights, and he was like, "Nah, you're not coming on the field with like your dick hanging out like that. You're not playing in that." He pretty much like, "Nigga, I'm gonna play whatever I want to." He came out, ran that route. Wow! Tore his ass up. He went and put them shorts back on.
What do you mean he told his ass he hit him?
Hell yeah, hit him. And that's the thing, the difference. And my wife can attest to some of the flag, when it gets here, it's not non-contact no more. People gotta forget that there will be contact. And in Roswell, it was 100% contact. Like, it wasn't like they allowed you, there was in the rules that you can actually hit, but they just didn't call it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be times where it's gonna get so physical that a guy that's 130, 40 pounds, 5'9", ain't covering DJ Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not, it's just like, when it get to that mano-a-mano, you're not winning that. And that quarterback in flag, it doesn't change that much from regular pass.
No, not at all. Because ain't like, nobody hitting me. Yeah. I got 3 to 4 seconds to throw the ball.
Now the running aspect does. That aspect does. Yeah. But Patrick Mahomes ain't finna be out here playing DB pulling flags.
No.
So if you got Patrick Mahomes to sit back in 3 to 4 seconds to deliver a ball, shit.
You just got to score every drive.
You know, it's just, and so, but I think that the flag guys that are at the top should have the opportunity to try out to see if they can make the team, for sure. But the names is going, like, America not going to take a chance to go in and lose to Mexico in flag, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and Mexico good. Mexico can go. That's who actually gave, I think, the last Olympics that was here in Charlotte. I think they who gave America a run for their money. I know for sure they did with the girls, which is totally different. Girls are going to be girls. Girls are girls. They don't play tackle like that at that level. Yeah. So that they have a different dynamic. But I think they should get an opportunity, should get a chance. But
what you think and what's going to happen is 2 totally different things. That's not going to happen.
I put it like this. The reason I think they should get some chance, because if you think about when they just took guys from the NFL and put them in flags against flag guys ate them alive.
Yeah, because they don't know how to pull flags.
So when you get those guys, and if you're going to be able to coach and teach them through that, that's a different ball game. Unless if the NFL is going to allow them to come out there and play, with at halftime is going to be some type of training camp for them, or
And the rules are different.
Yeah, but that's going to be totally different if they can go and practice flag before playing, or just getting thrown out there. If they're just going to get them from NFL and throw them out there, then the flag guys need to
That's
be more
exactly
of a
what's gonna
representation.
happen. That's exactly
if they're going to do that, then the flag guys got an argument.
That's exactly what's
But
gonna
if they're
happen.
not going to do that, and they're going to get some time, because the season ends in February at the latest, and you got all this time before July.
And do you think
before
those NFL players want to go practice flag in
Why
the
would they?
offseason?
They're not trying to go out there and lose.
Well, they're not. Well, one, they got to be.
These dudes ain't trying to lose.
Some of these dudes don't even think they got to practice anything. It's flag. I ain't getting hit.
I don't go that far.
Some dudes gonna have that mindset, bro.
Yeah, I don't think they'll go that far, man. I think they actually are going to go out and actually try to do this. I think they're going to make a conscious effort to try to win when it's the Olympics. If it said you finna go play in a regular tournament that Dennis throwing at Cowboy Stadium, no.
Nah, yeah.
But the Olympics, totally different.
Yeah, just tell your boy who's just a. I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with how he feels. I know how you feel.
I don't want to target on your back.
Yeah, but nigga, don't come out here and say I throw better than Patrick Mahomes. Nigga, they eating you alive right now. They pulling up all your throwing.
But you know what?
Stances.
What he doing right now? He's finna, especially right now. If they just please, for my sake of this argument, don't lose the Olympics right now. If they go out here right now and win in Finland, and he got another Olympic medal, it's gonna be showing you right there. That's why I do this. Like, you can't go do this at my level without practicing as well. Now you can, because I came straight out of damn pads playing flag, and it was, you know what I'm saying, and it was a transition. I'm flag guarding, I'm stiff arming and shit.
What? Yeah.
It was a transition.
NFL players are gonna hate it. Yeah, they're gonna hate it.
And I'm playing super physical.
Like,
I'm jamming people off the line. Yeah, so it's like,
okay.
But then 2 weeks span though, I had it.
Right.
Within 2 weeks, I was good. So it was like they gonna have from February to July. So I'm like,
bro, you gonna see who wants to play, and then two,
I think if they
can
get
adapt to the game.
Yeah, I think they will adapt to it just fine if they go and put in the work.
But I'm just saying, all that, the hip, the run, like, yeah, the athleticism is gonna be there, but
a lot of them
it's technical stuff that you still have to learn.
I think most of them in this generation came up in the 7-on-7 era, so they were doing a lot of similarities set already.
But I'm talking about the flag pulling, the pitch. You can pitch back.
I think they gonna
that eats people up all the time.
Yeah, but I think that with the practice you'll be able to get that. You'll be able to get that.
All right.
I really do, because when it comes down to come down, like even the hip movement, I've been playing flag for I don't know how long. I still don't really run and throw my hips. I still do regular jab.
Yeah, moves. I do too. Yeah, I don't.
The GOAT in flag football, Black Jackson, he ain't doing no hip moving or dipping. He jab stepping, juking the shit out of you. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's still football. And so when football becomes football, those guys who traditionally did not play football, it's going to be a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Hoosh has a valid point, and I also think the NFL guys have a valid point.
Well, he didn't say it. What was his whole point? Because
he said that that those guys shouldn't just think that they're going to jump and be in the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Like,
he said that,
I'm better than Patrick Mahomes at flag. I'm a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. That's why I thought the reach was like that.
He said I'm a better quarterback.
Yeah,
he didn't add the at flag.
Yeah, he shouldn't even say.
But I don't even think he should have said it. Don't matter. Bro, if I got 3 seconds to throw the ball,
it's one.
And I ain't getting hit.
You saying receiver and DB and flag different because it's played different pass physicality. Quarterback at that is not outside the running aspect. It's not that far. Like, I'm not a quarterback. I've won tournaments playing quarterback in flag.
Patrick Mahomes already does flag stuff. He throwing it behind his back.
it
ain't gonna be that hard.
I don't think Pat Mahomes gonna have a problem doing
at
that.
all.
If he's actually the quarterback, because he might not be the
quarterback. No, bro, they gotta ask these players if they want to do it. They got the option to do it if they don't want to. Bro, they can go get second string and third string players if they wanted to go play flag. They don't have to be superstars.
To me, that's where I think that he would have a valid argument. If you ain't gonna go get the name, then bring the best of the flag.
What's his name? Hoosh. I know it's unfair. You have a valid point, bro, but it is what it is, dog. Like that, bro. They did that back in. Remember before Jordan got to NBA, they were just sending regular college kids to the Olympics.
Right.
And then they was like,
we losing,
but we also need to make money. Let's get these superstars. Let's focus on Jordan, because if Jordan gonna do it, everybody gonna do it. So let's get Jordan there, and then we get all the rest of the superstars, and then we gonna win by 40, 50 every time. And
That's
nobody
the reason they're not gonna look. They ain't looking for those flag guys. They're like, let's get these names.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with Caitlin Clark and the whole all-star stuff.
WNBA didn't want to do it, unfortunately.
No. But I'm just saying though, it's just the same thing. Caitlin Clark. Everybody's wondering why she not in the Olympics. She should go to the Olympics, especially if you want to make money.
Yeah, WNBA dropped the ball on
Yeah,
that.
they did, but they was no. So it's politics, bro. It sucks at the end of the day. It's not fair.
Right.
Life ain't fair, bro. But stop saying you better than Patrick Mahomes. Just don't say that.
Yeah, just let that one go.
Just let it go.
To end this topic, I want to talk about real quick on the men's basketball Olympics. It was a lot of controversy with people saying that Steph Curry should have got the MVP. What do you feel about that?
I don't think he should have.
No, me neither.
If somebody got the MVP, it should have been KD.
I didn't think that either. I think they gave it to the right person. LeBron was the most consistent person across the entire Olympics.
KD was balling though, bro.
Now to me, KD would have been second. Curry wouldn't even been
I would have
second.
gave it to KD.
Curry had 2 good games. He averaged 7 points throughout the Olympics. He had 2 good games. You don't get now. If you would say you get the Olympic for the final game,
that's what it's given, because you just
get
like
the
how you
MVP
get
for
a
final game?
just like you get Finals MVP.
yeah, that was the case.
Yeah,
But they gave the Olympics to the entire for the entire Olympics. LeBron led in every category but scoring. He was second at that. You got to give it made no sense to me to even think Curry should get that. Curry had the biggest splash, for sure.
Oh yeah,
He had the biggest
clutch
splash.
time and everything like that. Especially
and he
down what
stepped
they were
up
down.
on a whole nother level. Curry went crazy them last 2 games.
Yeah.
So it was very exciting. It was good for the Olympics. I thought it was great for basketball to see that, and it was good for basketball to see how much the game has grown, because it ain't we just go smack everybody no more. Because Canada, the whole team was from the NBA.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you gotta.
you got a question?
I just want some clarification.
What?
I seen that it said that he got drug tested after.
Yeah, they did. They drug test Steph Curry after the game, which is crazy. But it happens in the NBA.
What?
Ja Morant dunked on old buddy real bad, and they drug tested him. LeBron, when he hit, it was with Miami, I think he hit 60 or something like that. They drug tested LeBron. Like, that happens a lot, which is stupid.
So anytime somebody do some unbelievable stuff, we got to drug test them.
Yeah, I can't believe that nigga did
So
that.
how many times
Yeah.
did Jordan get drug tested? Because he did a lot of unbelievable.
Bro, they
things.
ain't even had that back then. though.
Right.
Like, they didn't do that back
crazy,
then.
though.
Yeah, it's like,
That's just
that's the
crazy.
case. Will Chamberlain should have been drug tested every game.
That's just
Averaging
crazy.
90 rebounds and shit.
What? That's crazy.
Like, I thought that was crazy, but I do think they got it right with the MVP. Curry was definitely the most exciting.
You think that Curry should have got MVP?
No.
Oh.
No, I said I think they did it right by giving LeBron the MVP.
Oh, okay.
But Curry was the most exciting, had the biggest splash, you know what I'm saying? So I agree.
Bro, these critics and people just don't play athletics, period. They don't know nothing. So that's why I don't even take what they say serious. They over here talking about, Steph deserves. No, he don't. Not saying that he's not good or shouldn't get it
he
or
just
anything
didn't
like
deserve
that. Not that at that point, bro. Especially if they judging for the whole Olympics. If you're going by the numbers, yeah, LeBron gets
Right.
it. I thought it was going to be KD personally, but if it's LeBron, okay, I'm not mad at it either. You know what I'm saying?
it was, we won gold.
Yeah, we won gold. Yeah, we
That's all
didn't
I
get
gave a damn
embarrassed
about.
because there was a couple times I thought Sudan was gonna get it.
Boy.
Boy got a contract after dunking on LeBron.
Oh, for France.
Instant. He
Yeah.
got an instant contract. They
But
played
you
the
know what?
NBA.
But he
They
averaged
like,
like 20 in the Olympics. He was balling.
I'm not saying that he's not
was
good.
balling.
It was the fact that you never heard of him. He hasn't stepped foot on an NBA league, G League, whatever, and got a contract just for dunking on LeBron.
Yeah, I put like, I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
I don't think it was because of dunking on LeBron. I think
That's exactly what it was.
Because he was getting love throughout the league. He was averaging 20. He was getting
no,
recognition.
Ed.
The LeBron just did like this. It just
Ed.
catapulted it.
No,
It just catapulted.
No, it's when you.
He did-
It's how you dunked on LeBron.
Bro, right now, if Giannis'
He-
brother was on that team and dunked on LeBron, he wasn't going to get no damn contract.
No, he wasn't gonna get no contract.
This dude
Giannis
averaged 20
would have got it before, and he had to do nothing for it.
But the dude averaged 20. So that was just the icing on the cake dunking on LeBron. Like, I think he was going to get looked at like that regardless. And somebody from France, from the ladies, she got signed to WNBA.
Oh, it should have been a lot of foreign players that
She got
signed after that
signed.
Olympics.
So I thought that's dope to see that it went global and actually got some
Yeah,
recognition on a whole nother level, which I thought was dope. Shouts out to Simone Biles too. She and the whole USA Women in Gymnastics Olympics team went crazy, and just shout out to everybody in the US in the Olympics. We went.
Shout out to Sha'Carri.
Yes.
Representing Dallas.
I didn't like how they did her with the hold on the start. That was the trash.
Oh, and how they did
how they made
Shirley,
her walk.
Shirley.
Yeah, that was trash.
She said, "Bro, I got all my meals."
Yeah, she wasn't worried about it. So I
don't
thought
care.
they did Sha'Carri wrong, man. Like, cause they was doing like 1,000, 1,002, shoot the gun. She got up there, was like 1,000, 1,002, 1,003, bow.
Yeah.
And like you can see them kind of anticipating on the line. So I thought that was messed up, because I think she would have won if that didn't happen.
She got a silver.
But she
overcame everything.
She overcame it.
So
Yeah.
I was very proud of her.
So I'm happy for her too, man. And not only that, she started getting commercials. You know what I'm saying? She had she was the face of the women for a while throughout those commercials. So, and she changed the way she was even speaking. Her interviews was better. So she went back to the lab and got better at everything. So shout out to that. That was dope.
She did.
And then one last thing on the Olympics. Do you think that they should bring the breakdancing back but get professionals?
Okay, if it's gonna be, well, yeah, that's what I thought they would have got the first.
Because they're not bringing it back to 2028.
No. Okay, there was a movie called. Remember that movie that Chris Brown was in? It was a breakdancing
Stumpy
movie.
Yard?
No, it was another one. It was called Battle of the Year.
I ain't see
It was
that.
a breakdancing movie. It
I ain't
was
see
with a
that.
whole bunch of breakdancers from Korea. They had to go all over the world and go against people. But bro, if you watch clips from that, that's what I thought that was going to be. Like all the flipping, the dance routine. It was going to be a team event. They got to dance and sync together.
Right.
They doing a whole routine. And if it's a tie, they got to battle each other type stuff.
Right.
And they flip and they doing all these, like it was crazy.
Right.
Not no, like just spinning on the ground, like going in circles. It's none of that. So I thought that's what it was going to be. You can bring breakdancing to the Olympics, but it has to be on that type of level.
I think
All the breakdance you ever seen in your life.
bro, you could have went and got Kid of the Great when he killed all them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like-
saying? He had to do not one flip,
Not
not,
one
one
flip.
spin on
He
his
could've-
head, nothing.
So it was pretty bad. I think
It was terrible.
If they do bring it back, just make sure that they actually do their research more on that. And I was one
So
part
they're
I
not
did
bringing it back?
forget. No, they're not.
Oh, that sucks, man.
They're
The
not
fact that
bringing
girl
it
did that bad, too. We're scrapping
It was so bad. It was so bad. It was one part I forgot about. I almost forgot. To your top five. Hey, can y'all cut that down? Can y'all cut that down, please? First, thank you. Top five. The top five teams this year.
Top five
Football.
teams is what?
Football.
In
What's your
football?
order? Yep, top five. I forgot. I meant to do them earlier.
Baltimore,
Okay.
Kansas City.
Okay.
Uh,
Is this any order?
nah, it's just people that
Okay.
I'm just picking five that's really good. If they still had Ayuk, it would be San Francisco.
Okay.
I mean, they still got him. So San Francisco.
Okay.
Uh,
Did you say Kansas City?
I said Kansas City already. Bro, y'all roster.
All we
be a
doing
top
is going.
five.
We're going about what the roster looked like before season
Oh,
started.
then the Eagles for sure.
That fifth is tough, ain't it?
It is, bro. Cause I'm stuck. I could put a lot of people in there. I'm a Cowboys person, but I'm not gonna try to do that. Only reason why I say Cowboys could be in there is because the way their defense is looking. Mike Zimmer got them niggas looking great. Like even with the what you call it. So,
Their defense is gonna be top, but until CD get there, they can't
but
do
until CD is solidified, I can't put them there. Give me some, cause I can't think of all
You
the
got the
teams.
Dolphins. You have not the Bills no more, but you got the Texans. You got Detroit, Green Bay.
It's either Detroit or the Texans.
That'd be a top five.
That'd be
Okay.
the top five. One of those two.
Mine would be San Francisco, Kansas City, Philly, Baltimore, and that fifth.
Oh, I didn't name Baltimore?
Yeah, you named Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
And that fifth one is tough for me. Roster wise, people like this. If we're going off roster, I have to put them in there. But the reason why I don't believe in them because of the name that's on the front, is the Jets. The Jets roster is stacked.
It is, but
They're-
can Aaron Rodgers stay healthy?
So if we're going off
it don't
roster,
go
I gotta
nowhere.
put them up there. But I think I'll take it off and go with the Dolphins as my fifth. Just also their schedule too. Also their schedule.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate y'all once again, man. We're gonna try to do recaps on sports more often. Give us any topics y'all want us to talk about. Any teams. Any actual sport. I'm okay with you giving us tennis. I love tennis. So any sport that y'all can talk about. We're not doing cricket. I don't know nothing about cricket. We do baseball, just the basic American sports. We on those. We're not gonna go too in depth. And anything you got?
Wow, well, good.
I'll be damned. We out.